There was a small farming village in American Midwest where everyone believed one thing: hard work was the only way to become rich. Among the villagers lived a 45 years old farmer named Jacob Miller. Jacob woke up before sunrise every day. He plowed fields, fed his cattle, repaired broken fences, worked until his hand bled. Yet every year he ended up with almost the same amount of money. Across the road lived another farmer. His name was Samuel Carter. Oddly enough, Samuel worked favor hours. He took Sundays off. Sometimes he even traveled with his family, but every year his farm became larger. His tractors became newer. His bank account grew bigger. Jacob couldn't understand it. One evening, curiosity defeated his pride. He walked across the road. "Samuel, tell me honestly, are you hiding gold somewhere?" Samuel laughed. "No." "Did you win the lottery?" Samuel laughed even harder. "No." Jacob frowned. "Then how are you getting richer while working less?" Samuel smiled. "I discovered something stronger than hard work." Jacob leaned forward. "What is it?" Samuel whispered. "Compound interest." Jacob blinked. "Compound what?" Samuel picked up a single corn sheet. "If I eat this today, I get 1 meal. But if I plant it, it becomes 100 of sheets. Then I plant those hundreds." Money works the same way. Jacob scratched his head. "I don't get it." The next morning, Samuel took Jacob to the local bank. The manager showed him 2 examples. Farmer has saved $10,000. He spends all the interest every year. After 20 years, he still has only $10,000. Then the manager smiled. Farmer B also saves $10,000, but he leaves every dollar untouched. The interest earns more interest. Then the interest earns even more. 20 years later, the money has nearly doubled. Jacob stared silently. The manager wasn't finished. What if someone starts at age 25 and invests every month instead of waiting until 45? Jacob laughed. 20 years can't make that much difference. The manager turned the computer screen. Jacob's smile disappeared. The younger investor finished with almost 3 times more money, even though he invested less overall. Jacob whispered, "That's impossible." Samuel smiled. "No, that's compound interest." Jacob went home. That night he couldn't sleep. He realized something shocking. For 20 years he had been planting crops, but he had never planted his money. The next harvest season, instead of buying another expensive pickup truck, Jacob invested part of his profits. His friends laughed. "You have become cheap." He ignored them. The next year, he invested again. His neighbor bought a luxury boat. Jacob invested. Another farmer bought a giant television. Jacob invested. People whispered, "Jacob has become boring." 5 years passed. His investments quietly grew. 10 years passed. His investments earning became larger than what he earned from selling corn during some seasons. Then disaster struck. A terrible drought destroyed crops across the country. Many farmers panicked. Some sold land, some borrowed expensive loans. Jacob opened his investment account. Without selling his farms, he paid every bill, bought feed for his animals, even helped 2 neighboring families survive. The same people who had laughed at him now asked, "How did you stay safe?" Jacob smiled. "I planted money." Years later, his children didn't inherit debt. They inherited land, investments, and financial wisdom. On his 70th birthday, his grandson asked, "Grandpa, what was the best crop you have ever grew?" Jacob looked across the golden fields, then pointed toward a small folder containing his investment statements. It wasn't corn, it wasn't wheat, it wasn't soybean, it was patience. The boy looked confused. Jacob smiled warmly. Most people think wealth comes from working harder, But the richest harvest comes when your money starts working harder than you do. The boy never forgot those lines. Years later, he became a successful farmer too, not because he owned the biggest tractor, not because he worked the longest hours, but because he understood one simple truth. The greatest seed in the world is not planted in the ground, it's planted in time. And once time begins watering your money, the harvest can last for generations. The moral of the story is hard work earns income, but compound interest builds wealth. The earlier you start planting your money and let time to do the work, the greater your financial harvest will be.